Good morning, boys and girls. Today's Monday, May 11th, and here's our math lesson. All right, let's start with our I can statement. All right, I can solve, compare with, difference, unknown, problem types. Okay, what do we need to do to this I can statement, boys and girls? What do we need to do? We need to, say it with me, break it down, break it down. Say it. I can, yes you can, I can solve. And what does solve mean, boys and girls? Usually in math, we're looking to find the answer or the mystery number. All right, so we're going to find that answer. Find answer / mystery number. Compare. So we're going to be thinking, if we're comparing something, we're going to be thinking about two things, right? With difference. Difference. What kind of math is usually when we do difference? It's usually right, minus, right? Beautiful, minus. So we're going to be doing minus. Show me how you make that minus symbol. Beautiful. You could also say subtraction or take away. Beautiful. With unknown. Ooh, what do I call an unknown? It's super fun. Mystery number. A mystery number. Problem types. What do I like to call these types of things? I like to call them math stories. Okie dokie. All right, let's read this back together. Ready? Say it with me. I can. Yes, you can. Right? I can find the answer. Find a mystery number. Compare. We're going to compare two things in the problems with minus. Show me. Minus. Mystery number. Math stories. I know. How do you feel about this, boys and girls? We've done that's similar to this. We're just going to that next step. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing a lot of mystery math stories to find that mystery number. And you know what we're going to be doing? Minus. But remember, you can have minus and plus, and they're in the same family, right? You can make a fact family. So if you're like, Miss Rolly, I'm really nervous about doing minus, that's okay, because minus and plus, they're friends. So we can always do addition too, if the minus is too tricky. Okay. All right, boys and girls, how do you feel about this? Love it. All right. So we're going to be doing lots and lots of math stories today. All right. Please get out your packet. And it says Monday, May 11th on the top, and we're going to do these problems together because this is our first exposure to them, our first time doing them. So I really want us to work through them together to make sure you really get it. Okay. I'm going to erase my board. Make sure you have out your paper, a pencil with a good eraser. You know, I love Ticonderoga pencils. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, let's check out our first story. Read it with me. All right. Kate makes 18 cards. Oh, wait a second. I forgot to do my favorite part of this whole thing. Jeepers creepers, I'm getting ahead of myself. Ready? Guess what I've got? A math story. What do we do with a math story? First, we need to read the story right. Then we need to draw the picture. Then we need to write the number sentence and the statement. Beautiful. RDW. Say it with me. Read, draw, write. All right. So the first time I read the story, we're just going to listen. The second time I read the story, we're going to go through it together, boys and girls, because we're going to be using tape diagrams in a different way, right? A new way to use tape diagrams. And I really want us to make sure we get it right the first time. Okay, I'm going to read it just the first time, and then we're going to do it together. I'm going to draw it on my whiteboard. Okay. Kate makes 18 cards for her pals. She gave out 12 cards. How many more cards does Kate still need to give out? All right, I read it the first time. The second time I read it, we're going to do it together. I want us to use tape diagrams. We haven't done it before, boys and girls, so I really want to make sure we do it the correct way. Okay? All right. So follow along with me, please. Kate makes 18 cards for her pals. She gave out 12 cards. How many more cards does Kate still need to give out? All right, so what do we know, boys and girls? Right, we know her whole is what? 18. And one of her parts is 12. And then we're looking for the mystery number. So, this is how I want us to do it because we're going to compare. It's a little trickier. All right, so we know. Ready? Here we go. Kate made how many cards? 18. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So she made 18 cards. We know that's our whole. Here's my whole. She gave out 12. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We know she gave out 12. So this is how I want us to draw our picture, right? And I'm going to draw our tape diagram right up here so you can see it. So we know she gave out 12 cards, right, boys and girls? Gave. G, we're going to label it G for gave. We know she gave out 12 cards to her friends so far, right? Altogether, we know how many cards did Kate make? 18. So here we go. This is the different way to do it, boys and girls. So here's my K for Kate. So we know she gave out, right? We know she gave out 12. And then she gave out some more, right, boys and girls? Altogether, she made 18 cards. So this is how I'd like you to have your picture drawn. I know, it's a little crazy. This is a new way that we are going to do it. So, we know, because we're comparing, right, in our arcane statement, so we're going to compare two things. We know she gave out 12, right? We know she gave out 12, and I drew that right down here too, right? And then she gave out 12. Did she give them all out? No. She still needs to give some out, right? She still needs to give some out. So, come back up with my cubes. All right, so we have our 18, right? If this matches, wow, that's pretty close. Wow, I'm pretty impressed. All right, there's my 18, and here's my 12, right? I'm lining them up. See? Yeah. So, how many more cards does she still need to give out? Right? So we're going to compare these. So we have 18 take away 12 because we're going to do minus. And I really want you to look at my cubes. And if we were in school, boys and girls, you would be working with a partner and using these cubes to figure it out. Because this is a really great model, and it helps us see how many more cards does Kate need to give out. And we can count them. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our takeaway sentence would be 18 take away 12 gives me 6. So I'm going to write down my takeaway. Where's my marker? And so in your picture, so in your box right here, this is what you should have so far. in your model, which is your draw. That's what you should have, boys and girls. Okay, so I just drew it up here because it's a little bigger, easier to see. In our takeaway sentence, I'm going to write it right down here, would be 18, take away 12. And man, you could be like, man, oh, takeaway, they're so tricky. But boys and girls, we're comparing these two numbers, right? Right? And if you have your cube trains, right? This one, the green one, is 18. The purple one is 12. You can see right here, and you can count on from the 12 and see. Ready? Let's count on from the 12. Ready? Count on from the 12. You can put it in your head because I know you don't have the cubes at home, and I'm so sorry I didn't get to send them home because I think the cubes would be super duper helpful. All right, but let's put the 12 in your head. Ready? And what number are we counting up to, boys and girls? 18. Okay, go 12, 11. No, we need to count up. Right. Count up, not count back. Count up. So we're going to go from 12 up to 18. So it goes 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. How many, boys and girls? 6, right? And that's what we found before. 6. So our mystery number is 6. And you can really see that, boys and girls, using these cube chains, right? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're comparing two numbers, right? We're comparing them and finding the difference. And you can see the difference is right here. Or in your picture, it's right here. 6. So on the bottom, it says, and you're right, you could write this as an addition sentence, right? Because remember, it goes part, whole for addition, or subtraction, it goes whole, part. Yes, so for addition, you could write 12 plus your mystery number. Yep, you can see this. The number you had to find equals 18. And that is actually what we did when we counted on, right, boys and girls? Right. So that mystery number, that number that we found, boys and girls, was 6. So you could also write it as an addition sentence because sometimes it's easier to solve questions when we think of it using an addition mindset, right? If we're using addition, sometimes people find that's easier. And you know what? Whatever is easiest for you, but I really want the two tape diagrams comparing the numbers. All right, so on the bottom it says, Kate still needs to give out blank cards. How many cards does she need to give out, boys and girls? 6, right. So there's our statement, and it's so nice that they wrote it for us. It makes it much easier than us having to write it. So you should have this first page done beautifully, right? You followed along. Oh yeah, you're rocking it. How you feeling about this? And I know this is tricky. How you feeling? Happy? I think I can do the next one on my own in the middle. A little shaky, Miss Hurley. It's kind of confusing having two tape diagrams. And you know what? It is. But we're going to get through it. Thumbs down. I don't know why she did two tape diagrams. And that's okay because this is only our first problem. And we're going to be working on this for a few days. All right, boys and girls. Please turn to your next page in your packet. And it looks just like this. Same kind of thing, different math story. And I'm going to erase my board. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Hey, boys and girls, guess what? Guess what I've got? A math story. What do we do with a math story? First, we need to read the story. Then we need to draw the picture. Then we need to write the number, sentence, and the statement. Beautiful. RDW. Read, draw, write. All right. The first time I read the story, I want you to just listen. The second time I read the story, we're going to work together on it. Okay? Because we are learning. Okay, here we go. Here's our story. All right. Blake ate 16 lollipops. Jan ate 12 lollipops. How many more lollipops did Blake eat than Jan? All right, so we're comparing. Remember, in our I can statement, it said we're going to compare two numbers, right? And now we're comparing Blake and Jan. We're comparing how many lollipops Blake ate. How many did Jan eat? All right, so I'm going to read it again because that was only my first time reading it. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I like lollipops, don't you? Yeah, super tasty. Okay, Blake ate 16 lollipops. Jan ate 12 lollipops. How many more lollipops did Blake eat than Jan? All right, here we go with my cubies. All right, so I know I need 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I know I need how many? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, here's my 12. Because we know Jan ate 12 lollipops. And Blake ate 16. So, did Blake eat more or less? More. And it even says in the question, how many more lollipops did Blake eat? So if Blake ate more than 12, does that mean she ate 12? Yeah, she ate more than 12, so she definitely ate 12, correct? I want to make sure we're getting this. I'll say it again. All right. Jan, we know, ate 12 lollipops. Here's Jan. She's the purple cubes, right? Blake ate 16 lollipops. How many more lollipops did Blake eat than Jan? So we know if Blake ate 16, she definitely ate 12, right? Because 16 is more than 12. So she ate more than 12, so she definitely ate 12. I really hope we're understanding this. I know it's super tricky. All right, so we know Jan ate 12, and we know Blake ate 12 too because she ate 16, and 16 is more than 12. Okay, so I'm going to draw my picture. So we know Jan. J for Jan, right? Jan. She ate 12. Right? And I'm going to label my tape diagram. She ate 12. Right? I can't really see that well. All right, so we know Jan ate 12. Blake ate 16. Boys and girls, if Blake ate 16, that means she ate 12 because she ate more. She ate more than 12. So she definitely ate 12 if she ate 16 because 16 you need to eat 12 in order to get to the 16. So, we know Blake ate 12 as well. Here we go. Blake, Blake. And we know Blake ate 12. And Blake ate actually how many? 16. 16 is her whole, right? So she has to have some more, right? She needs the mystery number. And altogether, we know Blake ate 16, right? So we know she had to have eaten 12 because she ate 16. She ate more than 12. So 12 is inside of that 16 number. So here we go. So here's Jan and here's Blake, right? So we know they both ate 12, right? We know they both ate 12. I really hope you can see this. See? Jan only ate 12. Blake ate 16. So she ate more than 12, right? She ate more than 12. And we're looking to figure out how many more, boys and girls. How many more? We're comparing the numbers, right? What would the mystery, what would the takeaway sentence be that would help us solve, right? So we have, in our tape diagram, we have 12, which is a part, and we have 16 as our whole. So what would our takeaway sentence be? Remember, takeaway sentences go whole, part, part. So what would our takeaway sentence be? Right. Oh my gosh, I love it. 16. Let me see it here. Yeah. So it would be 16, because that's our whole, because we know she ate 16 lollipops, minus the 12, because that's our part. Because we want to know how many more lollipops did Blake eat than Jan. And you can see it really well, I think, with my cubes. Right? So you can compare them. And I know you don't have cubes at home, and I apologize. But we can see really well how many more, right? We lined up our endpoints. We can see how many more lollipops did Blakey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. So that's how you could solve it if you have your cubes. But boys and girls, I know, darn, I don't have cubes at home, Miss Hurley. And that's okay too. Because remember, we can always count on. And we're going to put that number 12 in our head. And we're going to count on it to what number? 16. All right, so let's put the 12 in our head. Go 12. Do it with me. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How many, boys and girls? 4. And that's just what we found out when we used our cubes. So you could, where did I put the marker? Oh, here it is. So you could also, right? So that's how you could solve it. And you know it's 4. Oops. So we could put our 4 right here. Yes. So our addition sentence could be 12, right? 12 plus a mystery number is what we found equals 16. And what was that mystery number, boys and girls? 4. So you could, can we see that? Yes, it's written small, but you can see it. 4. All right, how are you feeling about this, boys and girls? How are you feeling about using tape diagrams to compare numbers, to find the mystery number? I know, it's tricky, but I got a really great feeling that you're rocking it. Show me, how do you feel? Happy, okay, sad, show me. All right, let's do another one. I know you're rocking it. Wait a second. Miss Hurley didn't finish writing. We didn't finish writing the statement. Man, oh man, you are right. We got to fill in our statement. It says, Blake ate blank more lollipops than Jane. How many more, boys and girls? 4. And we'll fill that in. And you can fill in your paper. So it should be all filled in. You should have it like this. It's like this. I can bring it up. And remember, you can always pause the video to stay with me. All right, so now we have done these 2 problems. Let's go on to the next page. And you should see little pictures of Trolls because Trolls 2 just came out. And it looks super duper fun. So I thought it'd be fun if we did word problems, math stories with Trolls. Okay, alrighty. Because guess what I've got, boys and girls? Guess what I've got? A math story. What do we do with a math story? First, we need to read the story. Then we need to draw the picture. Then we need to write the number sentence and the statement. RDW. Read, draw, write. Love it. Okay. I'm going to erase my board. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Are you ready? Listening ears clicked on? Love it. Okay. I'm reading the first one up top. Okay. Sam the troll planted 7 flowers in his garden. His friend planted 5 more flowers than Sam. How many flowers did Sam's friend plant? All right. I'm going to read it again because remember the first time we just listened. The second time. We will work on it together. Okay. Sam the troll planted 7 flowers in his garden. His friend planted 5 more flowers than Sam. How many flowers did Sam's friend plant? Okay. Okay. Listen, we're doing these together because this is a new thing and we're just learning how to do them. Okay. So we know Sam planted 7 flowers. His friend planted 5 more than 7. So did they both plant 7? Yes, they both planted 7 flowers, but Sam's friend planted 5 more flowers, 5 more than 7. So we are going to do addition. All right, so here's my 7 for Sam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My 7 for Sam, right? So I'm going to draw my tape diagram because remember I'm going to have 2 tape diagrams because I'm comparing 2 things. All right, so we know Sam starts with an S, and he planted 7 flowers. He planted 7 flowers. Right? His friend planted 5 more. So, friend, F, right? Whoa. F. And his friend planted 5 more. So if he planted 5 more than 7, he still planted 7, right? Right. So they both planted 7, but his friend planted 5 more than 7. So here's the friend, and he also has 7, right? But his friend planted 5 more. So is 5 the whole or a part? Right, a part. So 5 more. So his tape is going to be longer, and he's getting 5 more. So now, boys and girls, do we have our whole? You know, we don't. We have our part, and we don't have our whole yet, right? We don't know it. We don't know it yet. What kind of math do we need to do? Addition, right? So, okay. So we have a 5, and then we need to do, wait. We have our 7, and we need to add 5 more. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's 5 more, and I'm going to stick it right on, right? So I can see I'm comparing the 2, but this one but the friend planted 5 more, right? 5 more. So now we have to count all of them together. So we have 7, right? 7. I'm going to count on 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what would my addition sentence be, boys and girls? Right. It would be 7 plus 5 equals 12. How could you write this as a takeaway? Because I want you to remember we can have fact families, right? Yeah, so you could write the whole. So our mystery number was 12, and I'll fill that in right there. So we could also have written this now, since we know our mystery whole would have been 12, take away 7 equals 5, right? Okay, so make sure you have this drawn on your board. And it has a statement already written for you right here. It says, Sam's friend planted blank flowers. How many flowers did the friend plant? And I realized I didn't write the addition sentence on here. I wrote it on my whiteboard, but I didn't write it on my paper. How many flowers did Sam's friend plant? Sam's friend. Right, 12. So 12 will go on that blank. Awesome job! All right, so you should have that filled in, boys and girls. All right, moving on down to the next one. All right, now look at this one right here, going down to the next one. All right, it says, Jane the troll. Yeah, the second one. Jane the troll picked 6 more flowers than Emily. Emily picked 11 flowers. How many more flowers did Jane pick? Okay. I'm going to erase my board. Okay. I'm going to read it again. Jane the troll picked 6 more flowers than Emily. And we know Emily planted 11 flowers. How many more flowers did Jane pick? All right. Emily picked. And then we have Jane. All right. So Emily picked 6 more flowers than no, Jane, I apologize. Jane picked 6 more flowers than Emily. Emily picked, how many? 11. So Emily picked 11. Okay. Jane picked 6 more than Emily. So we know Jane picked 11, at least, right? Because she picked 6 more. She picked 6 more than Emily. So we need to write 6 here. So now we have our 2 parts, but we don't have our whole, right? So what would our number sentence be to solve it? When you have this kind of, when you have 2 parts, you need to find the whole. You're going to do addition. Nice job. So we're going to have 11 plus 6. Okay. 11 plus 6. And boys and girls, what can you do? You can put, what number are you going to put in your head? The bigger number, and count up how many? 6. All right, let's do it. Let's put 11 in our head and go 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Did I pick up 6 fingers, boys and girls? Yes, I did. What is my answer? Right, 17. So how many flowers did Jane pick? How many flowers did Jane pick? 17. Great job. And you're going to fill that in. Really good job, boys and girls. How are you feeling about these type diagrams? We've done a few different types, right? A few different types. And yeah, they're kind of tricky. I know, it's a different way to do it. You got to get used to it. You got to take some getting used to, right? We got to be flexible. We're being very flexible. I'd like to do one more with you. Okay, one more, and then I'm going to let you do the last one as your exit ticket to show me how you know it, how well you know it. All right, I'm going to erase my board. Okie dokie. Ready? Here's our math story. Okay. Pete the Troll found a bird's nest. There were 6 birds in the nest. Mary found a nest with 3 more birds than Pete. 3 more birds than Pete. How many birds did Mary see? Okay, here we go. Let's read it again. Let's break it down. Let's figure it out. I know you can do it. Okay. Pete the Troll found a bird's nest. There were 6 birds in the nest. So Pete found a bird nest with 6 birds in it. All right, here we go. Here's Pete. And he found a bird's nest with 6 in it, right? Mary found a bird's nest with 3 more birds than Pete. So she found one with 3 more birds than Pete. So Pete saw 6, and Mary saw 3 more than 6. So Mary also saw 6, right? But she saw more than 6. She saw 3 more than 6. So now, boys and girls, what kind of math sentence do we have? We are part, and we're looking for our whole. Right, nice job. Okay, so what would our number sentence be? Right, 6 plus 3. All right, boys and girls, let's count in our head. If we don't know, we know 6. Let's count up 3. 6, 7, 8, 9. What is our number? What is our answer? 9. So how many birds did Mary see? And you'll fill that in right on your paper. How many birds did Mary see? Mary saw 9 birds. Really great job, boys and girls. So you should have these 2 pages filled out. You should have most of these filled out, right? And you can always rewatch the video and pause the video if I'm going too fast. I don't try to go too fast. I try to go right in the middle. All right, so I'm going to read the last story for you, boys and girls, to do on your own, okay? I can't wait to see how well you do. Okay, I'll read it to you. It was a good day to fly a kite. Jack asked 5 more friends than Mike over to fly kites. Mike asked 9 friends. How many more friends did Jack ask? I'm going to read it again. Okay. It was a good day to fly a kite. Jack asked 5 more friends than Mike over to fly the kite. Mike asked 9 friends. So Mike asked 9. Jack asked 5 more than 9. So your control, your one that's going to be the same is going to be 9. How many friends did Jack ask? All right, I'm going to leave that for you to do, boys and girls. You are rocking it. I'm so proud of how hard you're working. Remember, I miss you so, so, so much. All right, remember, wash your hands. Love you. Bye.